guys, welcome back to Starry Eyes. I'm your host Maxine, and I talk about everything under the stars on this channel. So today I have another pick a card, and this one is in regards to your love life. What comes next? So I have 6 piles waiting for you, and what I want you to do right now is for you to close your eyes, breathe in, breathe out, think of a number from 1 to 6, open your eyes, and now let's get started. So for those who picked pile 1, you guys got social. And what I'm getting from this card is that, what I'm getting from this pile is that you guys are single. A lot of those that pick this pile are single, or if you're not single, you're thinking about leaving a relationship and opening up your options, exploring your options. Because I feel like you're very unhappy with the state of your love life right now. This is the Malady card, and I just feel like you're going through some type of sadness in this connection. You may even be still mourning a past connection, but you're being called and you're being pushed to explore your options and to get yourself out there. So if you are the feminine energy, or if you identify as a feminine energy, this is the type of partner you are going to attract. Hypnose, sleep, artist. So if you are the feminine energy, if you identify as a feminine energy, you'll be attracting this very secretive, strong, mysterious, masculine type. They are an artist and they like to spend a lot of time alone. They may be a Scorpio or they may be a Virgo is what I'm getting, and they're very into their craft. And you know, it's going to be hard to connect with them at first, but I feel like if you give them time and if you give them space, they will come to you. Because I feel like this is the type of person that you can't push into a relationship. They like to take their time, and they like to take their time in getting to know you before making a final decision on commitment. And if you are the masculine energy, or if you identify as masculine energy, this is the feminine energy you will be attracting into your life. And the card is Rhiannon, self-trust, and martyr. So this is a very giving feminine energy. This person is somebody that either works in the medical industry or they care for a lot of family members, but they just have like a mothering type of energy, and they like to take care of people. They like to cook for people. They like to have a lot of people in their home. They may even be a Cancer is what I'm getting. So you got surrender to success and courage. I feel like whether you're the feminine energy in this connection or the masculine, you're both very guarded is what I'm getting. You both kind of mirror each other's energy, or you will, and I feel like you guys need to have the courage to be vulnerable and to go there emotionally, because this seems like it would be a balanced connection if you give it your all. So put yourself out there, pile 1. So now we're moving on to pile 2, and you guys got couple. So for those that pick this pile, you are in a partnership, you're a couple, and let's see what's coming next for you in love. Ecclesiastic. This is like a marriage card to me. It feels like there's going to be an important ceremony. It could be an engagement, a marriage, or just a deepening of a current commitment. So the masculine energy in this is very crafty. They may work with their hands on the job, and I feel like they're a handyman type of person. Servant. Yeah, that kind of reinforces it for me, that they could be a Virgo as well, but they are the type that wants to fix things. They're a helper. They're attentive. The feminine energy got Lakshmi, prosperity, and advocate. It feels like the feminine energy has the Midas touch. They're very focused on their career and they're very successful. They may have a high status, and I just feel like the feminine energy is like rising to the top and may even have a bit of fame to their name. New career. So the biggest obstacle I can see that's coming up in this connection is career. The feminine energy needs to remember to make time for the masculine energy. Surrender to inner peace. There's a lot of peace in this connection. There's a lot of acceptance in this connection, but I definitely feel like there still is a bit of imbalance in, you know, who gives attention, who bends more, and there needs to be more of a compromise between you two. I just feel like the feminine is very focused on their career, and they need to focus a little more on the masculine energy. But success is coming to pile 2. Financial success especially, which will help the connection. And if you two are thinking about moving into a bigger home, that will come. So if you pick pile 3, you guys got triangle. House. So I don't feel like this is like third party energy. I feel like you're living with a partner, or you will be, but there's also a roommate, or there's also a third energy in the mix. It could be a family member, and that may cause a bit of tension. So the masculine energy in this connection is either an air sign, a Gemini, Aquarius, or a Libra. They're very communicative, and they may speak fast. They're very clever, quick with their words. They may text the feminine a lot or call the feminine a lot. Addict. What I'm feeling is that the masculine energy is a bit codependent on the feminine energy. They may even be very close to their family, which is why I keep feeling in the house like there's a third energy, and for many of you it could be a family member living with you and your partner. So the feminine energy got white buffalo, woman, and peace, and scribe. So the feminine energy matches the masculine energy in the way they communicate. What I'm getting is that you and your other half are very balanced, and that way you both may be air signs or have a lot of air in your chart, and the feminine energy is very peaceful and is the peacemaker a lot of times. Your next card is surrender to play, and as if you look closely, there's a house in the background again, and be true to you. So what I'm getting for both parties in this is that if there is a third energy, a friend, a family member, or even an outsider trying to infiltrate or trying to create tension within the connection, you need to speak up and be true to you and set boundaries with this person. And I also feel like you two need to spend more time outside of the home together. I feel like many of you have been spending way too much time inside the home, and this card is pushing you two to go outside and have some fun together in a different environment. Now we're moving on to pile 4. Stability. So what's coming next for you in love, pile 4? Stability. And I feel like a deepening of a connection, a deepening of a partnership. Your first card is letter. And I feel like this letter involves your finances in some way. This could be, you know, the green light that you got a job or you got the interview. And that helps the partnership, that helps the connection. So the masculine energy in this got Poseidon, flow, reverse. And poet, reverse. So what I'm getting is that the masculine energy in the recent past was not very open. They didn't really like to communicate their feelings. They were a bit blocked. They had a wall around their heart. And this is slowly changing. The feminine energy is totally the opposite. They're open and they love to experience life to the fullest. Femme fatale. So the feminine energy is desired by many people, and it's very physically attractive and very into expressing their sexuality in a creative way. Surrender your need to always be right. So this is for the masculine energy. I feel like in this connection, the masculine energy was trying to control the direction that this connection moved in, control the speed as well. And I feel like now the masculine energy is going more with the flow, you know, they're allowing their emotions to flow outside of them. They're allowing things to move however they move, and that's making this connection a lot more stable. Self-employment. I also feel like the masculine has come into some money, and that might have also been a reason why they were so blocked and they weren't really giving their all to this connection. But now that their finances are getting better, the masculine is putting more energy into this connection. So stability is on its way for pile 4. So now we're moving on to pile 5. What's coming up for you in love? Passion. So those that pick pile 5, you guys are going to experience a very passionate connection. I don't know if this is going to be a long-lived connection, but it's definitely something to enjoy and to stay in the moment with. Your next cards are Fortune and Sweetheart. You are really going to adore this person if you haven't met them already, or if you've been connecting with someone on a passionate physical level. I feel like you're gonna fall for this person. And the masculine energy in this got Zeus, leadership. I feel like the masculine energy is either an Aries or has strong Mars or Aries in their chart. They like to take charge, and they are a very open with the way they show love. They're okay with holding hands and kissing in public. Like PDA is not, you know, something they scare from. Avenger is another part of their energy, and they like to be fair. They're very upfront and vocal and honest, even to a fault, and may hurt your feelings if you're the feminine energy, but they like to be open. They don't like to hide things. The feminine energy has Justice. So the feminine energy is very similar to the masculine in regards to being honest, truthful, and upfront about what they want out of life and out of a partnership. And they also got Networker. So the feminine energy is a hustler. The feminine energy may have a lot of jobs, and the feminine energy may have a large presence on social media, is what I'm also getting. Surrender, frustration. I feel like you both butt heads because you both have such strong personalities. You both have like a need to be right, and I just feel like you need to listen to one another, whether you're the feminine or masculine. You both share similar energy, and I feel like frustration comes up between the two of you because you both want to be right. You both want to be heard, but neither one of you wants to listen. And so what I'm getting from this pile is that you need to listen more within this connection if you want it to thrive and grow from just being a passionate, lustful connection to a romantic love connection. Adult children. Yes, I feel like many of the misunderstandings come from like a childish place, and may even come from lack of inner child healing. And I feel like you guys both need to go back to your childhood, maybe even talk to each other about your childhood so you can uncover patterns and to release them together. I feel like you both could heal from childhood and heal from the past together if you allow that to happen. So now we're moving on to pile 6. What's coming up for you in love? You guys got soulmate. So I feel like those that picked this pile, okay, that number just jumped out of my hand. You guys are about to meet your soulmate, and it's going to hit you like a ton of bricks. And I feel like a lot of those that pick this pile are single. You have not met someone or connected with someone in quite some time. Constancy, you're gonna recognize them through their eyes. Also, for those that pick this pile, you're gonna connect with someone, not necessarily that you know, but someone you've seen. You may have seen them on social media, you may have seen them, you know, on the street. They may even live in your apartment building or live in your neighborhood, but I feel like you're finally going to talk to them, or you're going to connect with them in an unexpected way. So the feminine energy in this connection got new beginnings and Judge. So the feminine energy has released a lot of stuff from their past. They've had closure with exes and just negative habits and patterns. They've let that go. And the masculine energy is almost there as well. Mystic, and Seeker. And I feel like both the masculine and feminine are very spiritual beings, and they're both calling in each other through their dreams. So your last two cards are Surrender Your Fear of Intimacy and Finances. So what I'm getting from these two cards is that, one, the masculine energy in this connection, like I said, is still purging, still healing from the past, and so they may not be as ready as the feminine energy to dive into this connection wholeheartedly. So the feminine energy is going to have to be a bit patient, and they're going to have to keep living their life, and that is going to show the masculine how to move forward in a positive way. I also feel like you two could be working together. You may meet each other on the job, or you two may decide to go into business together as well. So that is it for today's pick a card reading. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope you guys have an awesome day. Don't forget to like and subscribe to stay up to date on everything under the stars. Bye.